playoff atmosphere here at the Boston Garden. It is a different level and different atmosphere.
Oh, the Celtics and 76ers game 2.
We're going to see early on for Philadelphia. Paul George said it best after game 1. That was not playoff basketball. Can they play with that force, that intensity, and that toughness that's needed to beat a team like Boston on the road?
Especially on the defensive end. Open look for Tatum. It's
necessarily got going. Just 1 of 7 from 3 against Philadelphia on Sunday. But Jaylen Brown, he's attracting so much attention.
The Celtics are 14-3 this year with Jason Tatum. White is such a strong defender. He gets knocked down by George, who hits the first.
Surprised to see Philadelphia go to him. ISO in the post. He got Derek White going down, and that's a good sign for Paul George's offense early.
Jaylen Brown, he and Tatum were dynamic together in game 1. Catch and shoot for White. That's too strong. And an offensive rebound for a very strong offensive rebounding team. Hauser on the reload for 3.
Philadelphia, not a strong defensive rebounding team on the year.
And that was off the bounce for Hauser, by the way. Typically an outstanding catch and shoot guy. George, turnaround, he's got 4. Well, he's taking.
And Nick Nurse talked about with us pregame that whether it was Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, that they've got to insert themselves on the game. Early on, it's been Paul George from the post.
Tatum fought through and rolled it out.
He has been a tremendous find here for Boston.
Think about 26 total playoff minutes before this year, and he's settled in so beautifully into the starting rotation. Battle between Maxey and...
They got Jaylen Brown for a tee, but that dunk is a tone setter. He can't believe it. That was absolutely filthy.
The officials talked it over. Let's see what happens post-play here. Mark Davis is the one that got the brunt of it. Everybody in the building should get a technical foul. Here's the rookie from the Bahamas, VJ Edgecombe, on a pull-up after an over from 3.
Some pull-ups that he's made all season long in game 1 that just didn't go down. So a good sign. Edgecombe has done it on both ends. He's really asserted himself in this game early on as well.
Tatum for Brown. No. And it's going to be a foul on Jason Tatum, and that's going to be terribly well received.
He's kind of bowled over Kelly Oubre there. He's giving it up. His momentum, boy, they kind of just collide. That's a tough one to go against Tatum there as well.
Edgecombe wanders to his spot, spins it out.
But he's back in that drop. They are giving up those pull-up jumpers.
Nick Nurse said it to us before the game. He's going to have to make some of those. Turnaround, Tatum's revenge comes in the form of a jump shot.
How good was he in the first quarter of game 1? And it's just continued right on here in game 2. And that's what they need for George. Now it's Maxey's turn to get his game on.
Edgecombe, a one-armed rebound against Derek White. Much better start for Philadelphia. Maxey, the drop-off, down low.
Philadelphia is going to need more. Just his first playoff game in game 1, game 2 here tonight. But between Bona and Drummond, with no Joel Embiid in game 2, they are going to need more from the center position.
Well, that was a prototypical never got in the rhythm of the game. And
Paul George didn't put him in a great spot with the charge. You probably don't do that to your center.
That was part of the film session, it felt like, for the Sixers.
I think that's fair.
Maxey step back. Yes, sir. Smooth.
How about getting to the body, stepping it back, and drilling it?
And now we have an over and back, it looked like, as the foot got slid in the backcourt on the catch. So a turnover for Boston. That's very close, too. But if a part of the body is in the backcourt on the catch, then you are in the backcourt. It was fully clear, as you said, into the front court. Edgecombe, it rolled out.
But he's now 1 of his last 13 from 3. Philly has really struggled shooting it from distance.
White has not. Maxey way off. Tatum pulls his way in and scores.
This is amazing to see what Jason Tatum looks like so soon off that Achilles. The explosiveness of going to the rim on display there.
That's going to be a foul on Oubre.
Areas. They struggled at the rim, 4 of 23 from 3, and on top of all that, 14 turnovers. So a much better start here for the 76ers on both ends.
Defensive glass has been a problem.
It certainly has. It's been one all year long, especially without Embiid in the lineup.
Kate for 2.
I love the way Kata has done a great job this year of figuring out how to just make himself available. Find that open area and off the dribble drive. He's got that touch with that nice little right floater.
Has checked in for Philadelphia as the Sixers have missed 4 in a row now. Kata, the first NBA player from Portugal. Hauser, a little stutter step. Here's White. Off the spin on Edgecombe. That one was nasty. It didn't. Hauser hands Maxey to Jaylen Brown halfway through the shot clock. Edgecombe against White with some body. Here's Oubre. Well, that's no good. He's 3.
Much like VJ Edgecombe, now 1 of his last 13 from the three-point line.
Tatum feeling out Edgecombe.
A good screen by Kata.
Hauser flies into it.
Oubre, the communication between Andre Drummond and Oubre just not where it needs to be, and you have got to know where Sam Hauser is.
Maxey no dice, rebound kick. Celtics will pick their spots. Hauser, no rebound. Being off to the sideline, that is a huge loss for Philadelphia. Nikola Vucevic has checked in, the former Chicago Bull. There's a long step and a foul.